Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Derail Valley. So, we are back in the harbor town. We've just completed our shunting. We've learned some things. Now, we sort of discovered it, and a kind viewer pointed out in the comments on the last video. The shunting, it sort of just lets you do more of the work associated with a job. So, what we can do, if we get a job that allows us to pick up and load the cargo to create an outgoing train, we can then take that train, make it outgoing to wherever it needs to go, and once we get there, we can unload it. So that's the plan for today. We're going to do the whole breadth of train operation. So let's go get us... that's a wall. Let's go get us a job. And I sort of half looked at these, but not really. Is that... nope. Welcome. There we go. I can never remember how to throw things. There are definitely plenty of jobs. And I bet... I don't know for sure. I wonder if logistics halls let you, kind of in a similar vein, if you say I took this to the oil well, I wonder if it would then create a job, a shunting job at the oil well to load those cars, and then take them wherever they need to go. That might be something. Okay. So that's a pickup, but I can't do. So what we want for this are pickup jobs, because those will let us fill up the cars and then take them somewhere, as opposed to retrieving the cars and emptying them here. That is a drop-off, and it's long too, which we don't have. It's a drop-off. These were both drop-offs. Well, that's not an ideal start. Well, that's the question now. Does it go in reverse? Can I drop these off and maybe create a new train that needs to go somewhere else? Because the only pickup here is this for a hazmat load. Right? Was this? Yeah, that's a drop off too. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. How much is the hazmat license? Hazmat 2, it said? Yes. That's probably more. Because I assume I need hazmat 1. Oh yeah, no. That's more money than we have. Okay. Well. Huh. And unfortunately, I have already tested. There's no... well, there probably is a way, but a little behind the scenes, there's not a good way to reset jobs. Because what I would do is just reset the jobs and then come back and record the video. But because they don't do that, and they seem to reset by day, like sort of a 24-hour period, even that may not be true. I don't know quite what does it. But I've determined that if I want to record today, these are what I got, unless I go elsewhere. Which is an option, but I don't know. That was hectic last time. Okay. Well, so we'll do some testing. We'll do this job. This is a drop off, and we'll see what it creates when we are done with it. So okay. 2 drop offs. Unload and store train. Yep. Okay. So I need to get to C2I and get those 8 cars. Where is C? That's not it. That's the map. Oh, C is way back there. So actually, yeah. That is good. Let's flickle our switches. Okay. Take that off. Reverse. And away we go. So, the C line, we are currently on, we're kind of there-ish, coming out to there. So what we want to do, that sort of horseshoe loop that goes there is what we want. So, that one, we do that. And let's get a little bit more speed to get over there quicker. This'll at least get us to the C line. And what I may do, just because it does feel quicker, we'll find C2I. Okay, dead center. It looks like everything's actually set up for it. Now, what cars do we need this one? CFF 918, yes. Okay, so it's just this whole line that we want to move. Perfect. We don't even have to uncouple parts. So we'll go meet the train. This is probably unsafe. There we go. We'll let it just coast on back there. And yeah, if I stand in the table, I can almost see what I'm doing. Leave it off a bit. There we go. Okay. Slap them together. Well, we'll do this too. Because that is important. Clank that. And now, we're good to go. Click that forward. Okay. And we should... Yeah. So we want to go to D7L, which is back over there. The line should already be more or less lined up for that. Maybe right at the very end it won't be, but we can deal with that pretty easily. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just loop ourselves in there. And then, or I guess this is unload. We will unload. Oh, and there's a new shunter over there. Okay. Guess we can coast a little bit. Let's hop up here where we have a commanding view. We know generally, yeah, so we want to go that way. Then I think that one we actually want that way. Because the loading track is the far right one. That was another thing that kind commenter pointed out. So I've sort of half discovered it, but then I keep forgetting. Most of the tracks, I guess all the tracks, they end in a letter, not a number. So I think it was O, which I've been saying is a like 50 or 40 or whatnot. O is actually for outbound, which makes some sense. L is for loading, I guess, would be for inbound. That makes sense. I don't know if there have been any others, but that was the gist of it. So, this is our loading track. We'll move our way up here. And I guess this time we can take the train all the way to the little terminal, because the train is now technically at the back of the cars for kind of how we want to move them in the future. So... Okay. And we'll just kind of turn that on and let it deal with itself. Okay. Unload. Oh. Need all cars. Well, they are on track, I guess, because they were moving. Okay. There we go. I think that was right. Yep, unload. Okay. So now... Oh, so I need to put some of them back on C1S. Dang, they've lost their pretty colors. My hope is it's the last 4. Which would be these. So... 638, is that you? Or 216? 216 is none of these. Uh-oh. Okay. Right, so... What is this one up here? So, 119 is part of that consist. 626 is part of that one. 020. Yep, I need to get this from the other direction. So, these first 4 need to go back to the line we just came from. Although, actually, hold on. Maybe I don't have to. So, the first 4 in our line need to go to G6S. Yeah, so the G line is there. Here, let's set it to back up slowly and then see if we can't find this G. Okay. We'll leave it to do its thing. So G line is off this away. And I need G6S is right here, and there's stuff on it. That's what I was afraid of. Though this line is open. Okay, I've got an idea. So what we're gonna do, we are going to take our train down this empty line to the other end, plunk off our 4 cars. Where's the train? Is it still over there? Oh yeah, it is. It's just real slow. Okay, that gives us time. So, yeah, so we'll go up that empty line next to G6S, down to the other end. We'll kind of slap our 4 cars in here, cut them off, then we'll pull ahead, back down this line, and continue on down back over to the C area, which is where we started. So, yeah. That'll work. Whoops. That was a little too much speed. Okay. So we'll move these fellas back out. It makes it a little easy because I'm at the back of the train, quote unquote. So once my train passes the switch, I know it's time. And they're flat cars, so it's easy to see what's happening. Yeah, so it's not this one. It's the next switch. Let's just coast it. So we should have enough speed to get past. And we can brake here. Switch that one. Clunk that forward. Maybe put on those to actually stop us. And away we go. Hit the... oh no, the brakes are just slowly bleeding off. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that sip of coffee may have been audible on microphone. I apologize. But it's an authentic railroading experience. I assume they drink coffee. They probably do the... one of those little Starbucks thingies. That are just little coffees in a glass bottle that are pre-prepared. And stupid expensive. Okay. So... yeah, all's looking good. Once we get... I guess what we can do, let's give it a little more chutzpah. Actually, no, we're going alright. Leave it running. Well, no, we can cut it off. Oh no, I'm indecisive. I'm gonna go back to the back of the train and use my fancy lever to stop it once we're at about the right spot. Which should be past that. So let's go. Okay. Now we head to the... oops, wait. Now that we're stopped, we close that so that we can move again. Hop back into the cab through the power of magic. And we should be good to go straight onto that line. Right. Yep, and then... is this the right place? I hope so. No, it's not. Uh-oh. Oh. Stop quickly, please. Okay. I saw a little too late. I think those might be empty. I think that was one of the other loading missions. But, yeah, this was switched incorrectly. So, that's fun. Okay, we'll pull it forward a bit. Kinda watch for... oh, that's a pillar. The end to be past that. I bet here is good. Yes, perfect. Maybe a little too perfect. Okay. Brakes off. Forward again. Just like a minuscule amount. Yeah, like there-ish. Yep, perfect. Now we're good. Okay. Complex. So now we push it down the right track. And once we get a little bit of speed, I'll let it just coast and control from back there. Because we don't need to go very far. We need to get that. Whoa, that was the wrong button. So we may need to go a little faster. You know what? I can eyeball it. I just know when those cars get close to that car, I stop. And they're pretty close. Okay. Are we done? So G6S, which is here. That is 638, which is not one. 216 is. Okay. So we do this. Those four stay there. And now we do it again. So we want to get back onto this pass-through line. Should be fairly easy now because the end of the train is right there. Yep. Bring her to a stop. Try not to fall in between the cars as they move along the track. Okay. Now we should just be able to go straight in reverse for a while and get where we need to get. Okay. In fact, we'll leave that there. Wait a minute. Hold on. Never mind. One of those wheels is in the wrong spot. Oh wait, no it's not. I'm a doofus. I thought we were about to, I guess it was this switch confused with that one. So I thought that I wanted to be on this line, which I guess I could also be, but it doesn't really matter. I was afraid that half the wheels were going one way, half were going the other, which is not how you want a train to do. Though I do wonder, oh no, there are signposts. If the sign wasn't there, I wonder if you could sort of multi-track drive a car and have it work. Because I think at least through here, it's wide enough, or it's close enough together, the two tracks, that you wouldn't have an issue with, you know, the trucks not being able to spread out because of the car they're attached to. I don't know. Might be something to test at a later date when I'm not getting paid for it. Okay. So we should be good to just let this thing drive, I guess. And it'll do its own thing. And it should go, yeah, it'll go out, follow around. Yeah. Perfect. So where do we want it? C1S. C1S, right here. And it's empty. Perfect. Okay, so we just throw that. We're good. This C line's pretty simple. Now, we just find our train. There it is. We'll just wait here by the track and let it catch up to us. It's really booking. And whoop. Okay, that almost didn't work, but I made it. Good thing I don't have a physical body because it would definitely gotten chewed up in the wheels. Oh, that is interesting. Just, you know, the things you test. So, they have done jumping correctly to where I am, you know, because I'm moving backwards, when I jump, I'm actually still moving backwards and also moving up. That's neat. I guess it's not amazing because that's just how life is, but it's cool to see because a lot of times games struggle with some of that types of physics on moving things. Okay. Set those brakes. And we're done. Let's disconnect. I don't know for sure if I have to, but I've always done it in the past, so why stop now? Let's see if that's created any new shunting jobs. Nope, you're not what I want. You are. Whoops, I'm in the attic again. I don't think so. Well, that's a bummer. Huh. So I was really hoping to do was... That's a long two. Is this one new? Hold on. That's a drop off. Right? Well, what did I do? No, that's a drop off. It's just green because there's only one of them. Yeah, so the only pickup is still this one. Well, alright. I guess what we do then is find a different one. Yeah, I can do this. We'll take this job over to City Southwest and see if next time we can do this there. So. Okay. So we pick up from track D30. Oh, well, we can do a little bit of work because I want to make this a proper train with the caboose in the right spot. So, Let's check out what D30's looking like. Or D30, rather. Yeah, so it's right here. This train. I can sneak around on this line. So what I may do, I need to turn my train around, but I want to drop the caboose off. So, we'll take the train, we'll kind of stick the caboose back there, far enough that once we turn the steam train around, back it back up into the cars, we can keep the cars going backwards and connect to the caboose. That should work out. Got no steam pressure. That makes sense. So, we're actually go ahead and light it. Put a little water in. Yeah, so my other train should be out of the way. Because I just left it. Did I turn it off? Let's go check while that makes some steam. No. Let's turn you off. We don't need to pollute the environment. I can go ahead. Though actually, no, because I can, instead of going all the way into turntable, if I nose in there and then reverse out that way, I should be able to turn myself. So that should work. Alright. Temperature's good, pressure going up. We should be good to start. Alright. Okay, I think the brakes are off right now. I don't know. We are sort of inching forward. Are the brakes on in the caboose? I don't know. There's not an indicator on the caboose, which is a bummer. Yeah, they should be off. I think they're on this because of the squeak. Maybe not, though. Really no way to tell. I'll assume left equal off. And that everything is going correctly. But there is a whole lot of squeaking going on back here. That sounds like the engine squeaking. Yeah, this is not squeaking at all. Quick guide. How do brakes work? Okay. No, so apparently that brake was on. Alright, and that changed. This thing doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh. That should go the other way. And I guess here it's on its way. Let's get the switches set. So what I want to do is, yeah, there. Yeah, I want to go all the way around to deposit the caboose. In fact, we can just wait here, I think. It's any minute now. It should be coming around the corner. Any minute now. Any minute. Now, there it is. Not the speediest thing in the world. Hmm. Oh, it's because I turned the regulator off. My mistake. Put a little more fuel in. Just to keep the fire on, because we don't need a ton of steam at the moment. Alright. Yeah, we should be good to just kind of cruise around. Yeah, looking correct. So that's our train right there. This long fella. So we want to go... We want it past the second set of switches there so that we can back into it. The caboose. I guess I could just push the whole train from the back. Whoops. Wait a minute. Okay. Stop everything. I think we're good here. Good boy. Yeah. We'll definitely be good. So now... we detach you. Swing ourselves into reverse. And away we go. Maybe. Yeah, look at that. When it's got no load to it, it goes like a dream. Till it doesn't. What's happening? Oh, hold on. I know what's happened. There we go. Accidentally been bleeding brakes this whole time. Okay. Yeah, let's make a little bit more steam. Maybe. There we go. Fill up our water. A little more coal on the fire. Now... so we don't want to go back down the track we were parked on. So that'll be the first step. Can I think I can spy it there? Oh, oh, it's hard to get a bead on. Okay, I think I got it. So, that should swing us around, sort of like we did with the shunter there. Will swing us around down the C line. Difference being, instead of going all the way back, we stop once we kind of get past this little triangle switch, and we go out the other way. That way we can back down this track and get where we need to go. So let's get on board and slow up a little bit. In fact, slow up a lot a bit. Okay. Hello, train. Oh boy. Who'd have thought a couple thousand tons of metal, or a couple tons of metal, I guess, thousands of tons is... A couple tons of metal hurtling down the track at 40 kilometers an hour would be hard to stop. Okay. So now, we spin our spinner, toot our toot, awkwardly jiggle those off. And we should be good to go the other way until we're just past the other switch. Switch it to get back on the main line, and away we go. I guess while I'm doing that, where are these going? City Southwest. Okay. That should be alright. I think that's actually the last place we were. Or, well, no. But we went close to it. We went by it on our thing because it's near where the... Yeah, it's where you get the key to the caboose. So, most of the track should be set already to get there. Okay. Reverse. Reverse toot. And away we go. Oop. Little bit of wheel spin. We will keep the fire going. Doing all right there. Yeah, we'll do that for now. We should only have to make one little change. That will be, right here. That'll put us onto the track with these. And if we back straight up, it should adjust all those points automatically. And we can hook up with our caboose. Oh. Oh, she's hurling. Okay, hold on. Yeah. I know you're excited. Let's just hit that stopper. Calm down a little bit. Oh boy. Okay. Brake just a little more. Okay, we should be... Nope, we are not on them. That's fine. Send it just a little backwards. Okay, a bit of a clunk, but that's fine. That's how you know you're there. Okay, we'll couple you. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Now, we do it again. Just ease it back so that we can go couple up to our caboose, which is now in the correct position. That should be good. Let's see. We may have enough speed. May have to goose it a little bit more. We'll ride it back here and see if we can make it. That is something I wish they'd add, and I think I've talked about it previously. I forget what they call them exactly, but it's essentially a little rod that you kind of lever under the wheel of a railroad car, and you can sort of yank it along the tracks. Something like that would be real handy, just to kind of be able to nudge stuff without having to deal with a train. Because that's the thing that makes it a challenge is, you know, having to go all the way back to where you can't really tell what's happening and adjust from there. I guess they do have there's a remote that you can use for the diesel trains that I may get at some point when I get a diesel train. But, okay, pressure absurd, fire on. I think we're good to go. So, right, everything should be set. Oh, I never turned that back in. Well, this gets moving. Let me out, please. Here, it'll go past us anyway. Whoops, I forgot to get paid. Let's... yeah, so that's that. There we go. Yeah, it did take a little longer than standard, didn't it? That's fine. Okay. So now this one is going to City Southwest. Which, if we look at our world map, yeah, so we want to get out of town and kind of go... it's kind of 50-50 to go around this way and up, or to go this way and over. I think it's set to go this way and up, but... Oh, hello, train. We should do this from on board. We are hurtling out of here. Yeah, so I think it's already set to go... Nope. This down way? I may reset it and try up this way, because I think this way is a little bit faster. Even though you have to do the switchy back, the actual track speed is quicker. That other way has a bunch of really slow curves. I think it's the only place in the game I know of where there's a 20 mile an hour speed limit somewhere. Okay. All the train cars still back there? None of them dangling wildly? Some of them are, but that's fine. I think the caboose, or the, my tender's the main thing jiggling. Okay. Yep, so that's set correctly. Let's get up to our commanding point. Or actually, we'll We'll set that on a little bit, because we will start to go uphill here. We can start the fire again when we get back. Okay. So, up here a bit. Actually, I guess it's around this corner first. So around that corner, I want to hang a right. Let's do the business side of things. Get us some more water just to have. Get us some more coal. There we go. Yeah, 40 through here, but we're good. We'll push the regulator right up to get us... Hope I'm outside the train right now. Push that right up to try and get us the most climb we can. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, so up around here, we should be able to see our switch. Maybe up over there. Yeah. So the benefit of this too, so the other way is kind of a slow climb through the mountains. This way it's a bit more of a immediate climb, but then most of the area up there is pretty flat, so we should be able to travel at the road speeds instead of, you know, trundling along at 20 because we can't keep up, like we're doing now. Yeah, my brakes are off. Let's try and get some more heat and steam, because that may help us here. Though, okay, we're coming around, so that's flat. At least around this curve. Go into the tunnel. I think there's more climb that happens. Not certain, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that looks uppy. Oh, yeah. Incline of 1.5. Let's put more coal on. Yeah, so hopefully most of the work will be happening now-ish. As we climb out of wherever we are. Okay. Actually, time-wise, I think that's a pretty good place to stop it for this episode. So, as we continue to trundle our way up this hill, I'll leave you until next week. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to check out any of the other stuff I've done. There's many of it in the playlists, and I think they're all in playlists. I don't know. Look around, you'll have fun. So yeah, until next time, bye-bye.